See a yellow flower. See a blue car. See a dog and a cat. See a green tree with lots of leaves and the wind blowing through the leaves. This is the part of the mind we will be working with today. This is the part of the mind that has the pictures and the memories. This is the part of the mind that is active at night when you are sleeping, because this is the part that has the images and the symbols that we use in our dreams. So this is the part of the mind we will be working with today. So just for this little while that we do this today, have no problems and no worries. Time enough for that later. They will always be there later. But just for this little while that we do this today, have nothing to worry about. So enjoy the way that feels. To not have anything to worry about. And enjoy the way that feels. To have relaxation moving through the body. And as the relaxation moves through the body, if there are any tensions anywhere in the body, they will flow right out. Flow right out. Let them go. Let them go. We don't need them. We don't need them. So enjoy the way that feels to not have anything to think about, and enjoy the feeling of relaxation moving through the body. This is a luxury that very few people are allowed, to take a little time out of their busy day to just relax and not have anything to think about. So take advantage of it while you can and enjoy the experience. And remember that when you awaken, you will feel wonderful all over, just as though you've had a nice nap, a nice sleep. You'll feel truly rested and refreshed. Anytime you do anything like this, it will always be an enjoyable experience. Also remember, if you hear any sounds in the room, or any sounds outside of the room. They are only natural noises occurring in the background. They will not bother you or distract you in any way. If you hear anything, it will just fade and become part of the background. Now I would like for you to imagine a beautiful pyramid composed entirely of white light. A very beautiful thing to see. It glows, it sparkles, it shimmers, and I want you to mentally place that white pyramid of light so that it completely encloses your body, even the underneath side of your body, so that you are completely enclosed within the beautiful pyramid of white light. This is your protection. The white light is a very powerful force. It can protect against anything. It will remain around your body the entire time that we do this. Nothing can harm you mentally or physically. You are protected. You are safe. You know it. You feel it, and it is very, very good. Now I would like for you to imagine the most beautiful place in the world. What you consider to be the most beautiful place in the world. Where there are no worries and no problems. It may be the forest, it may be the seashore, it may be a meadow. Whatever you consider to be beautiful and peaceful, can you find a place like that? Tell me about it. Describe what you see. What kind of sounds do you hear? Can you smell anything? Sense anything else? Keep telling me about it. Keep seeing what you see, hearing, smelling. No worries in a place like that. It's peaceful, where there are no worries and no problems, just peace and quiet. Can you see the sky from where you are? Look up in the sky and see if you can find a big, white, fluffy cloud. I'm going to ask you to do something that might sound a little strange. I want you to float up to that cloud and sit on it. Tell me what that would feel like to sit on a cloud, and you don't have to worry. It will hold your weight just like magic. What would that feel like to sit on a cloud? Describe it for me. How does it feel? What's your sensations? Some people think it feels like cotton or feathers, but it will hold you just like magic. It is very comfortable, isn't it? Lay back on that cloud and just let it absorb all your weight. It's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. It's like you don't have weight at all. You can become one with that beautiful cloud. If you lay back on that cloud, let it absorb your weight. If you want to, you can even wrap the cloud round you like a wool blanket and snuggle down into the cloud. That's such a beautiful, comfortable, safe feeling. And it's almost as though you don't even have a body. As you become one with that beautiful, soft, comfortable, safe cloud. And this cloud is floating through the air, carrying you with it, soft and protected, and comfortable and safe, drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And this cloud floats over the land and over the valleys, over the mountains, and even out over the ocean if it wants to, carrying you with it, soft, protected, comfortable, and safe. Drifting and floating, floating and drifting over the land, over the valleys, protected and safe. And this cloud is like magic because not only can it carry you over the land and over the valleys, it can also carry you back and back and back in time and space. I'm asking the cloud to move and carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place where there is information we would like to find to help you in the very best way that we can. The cloud is moving It's carrying you back and back and back. We're looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, I want you to drift off that cloud, back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree. Back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface. Are you coming off the cloud yet? What do you see down there below you? What's the first thing you see? Look around and see what you see around you. Now, I want you to stop, leave that scene, and move forward to the last day in the life we are looking at. You can watch it as an observer if you want to. We have gone forward to the last day of your life. In this lifetime, we are watching what is happening. What do you see? If you are experiencing anything physically, any symptoms, any discomfort, you can remove them and watch as an observer if you want to. You can talk about what you feel. Go ahead and talk about it. Tell me what you feel. What's going on? What's really going on? Now, I would like for you to stop what is going on and move to the event of your death experience in that life. Go there now. Now whatever happened has already happened, and you are on the other side of it. You can experience from this position your death experience. Tell me what is happening. Describe what's going on in your death experience. Now I want you to speed this up. Go through it, speed the death experience up to the last moment of that life, your last breath. Experience that now. Go there now. From this position, you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at the life, what did you learn from it? Tell me everything you learned from that life. Everything that's important to know now. What do you think was the purpose of that entire lifetime? Now I want you to relax. Now let's drift away from that life. Breathe deep in and out. We're drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the woman or man there to continue on her or his own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is supposed to find. Or he will find peace. He will find what he is supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she is supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own path. Now I want all of the consciousness and personality of who you really are to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to your subconscious, please? Do I have permission to speak to your subconscious, please? I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of your body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to you in this lifetime and all other lifetimes you have ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions? I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for this human being to see today. You chose to bring forward this life for them to see. Why did you pick that lifetime? Please explain in detail why you picked that lifetime. As much detail as you have that you can use, as many words as you can use, please. With temperance, explain why you chose to bring forward this lifetime for them to see. Why did you pick that lifetime? Now I am asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs, with much love and much thanks for the help and information it has been giving you today. I know you are really going to appreciate it, and I want the entity or entities from the other lives or life that we were speaking with to also recede into the past, to the time where they belong. With much love and much thanks for the information they have given us. And remember, the things you were watching are from the past. They belong in the past, and we will leave them in the past. We only brought them forward as a curiosity to learn from, to have information to help with the present lifetime. In that way, they are valuable and have importance. But as you listen to the recording and go over the material and put it into place, it will not bother you in any way mentally or physically. This is very important. It will not bother you in any way mentally or physically. Now I want all of the consciousness and personality of your true self to once again return and fully integrate back into the body completely. Now all of the consciousness and personality of your true self is once again fully integrated back into the body, replacing all the other parts we were speaking to. Now I want you to move up, up, up through time and space and orient yourself back into the present day and time. The present day and time should be on your phone. You are laying here on the bed in the location you just had a very interesting experience, and I want you to remember that you're in the location you were in. You're in the present life you are living now, and that's the most important life of all. now, because it is one, and the one you are focused on at the present time. Any information we can find in this way is valuable, but it will not bother you in any way, mentally or physically, as you understand it and put it into place. That is very important. It will not bother you in any way. Now in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over, as though you've had a nice nap, a nice sleep. You will feel truly rested and refreshed. Anytime you do this, it will always be an enjoyable experience. Now follow me up as we go. On the count of 10, you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, you are beginning to breathe a little faster. Your blood is beginning to circulate a little faster because you're beginning to wake up now. 3, 4, you are becoming aware of the physical body. Very much aware of the physical body. You can move your arms and legs around to get the muscles working and the blood circulating, because it gets very tiring laying in one position like that. We're getting everything moving again because you're very much aware of the physical body. You're focused on it now because you're beginning to wake up now. 5, 6, you're becoming aware of the sounds in the room and outside of the room. You're very much aware of the physical surroundings. You're orientating back here in this place, and you're beginning to wake up now. 7, 8, you're coming up very nicely now, very nicely. 9, 10, wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. Now just relax, get up slowly, do what you need to do, but remember you've been very deep in this hypnosis. Do not listen to this while you're driving, ever, just a warning for you. And also to book in person for past life tattoo, that is very important now. Peace.